Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to create a Tic Tac Toe project in React JS. So first we will see the demo, after we will implement the code. So after it's get the winner, we are unable to click on the another row. Next logic is same for row and column. Suppose now we are unable to click on this. So this is the logic. Basically, we have to check in row, column, and anti diagonal and now main diagonal. If all the three row is same, for example, if we get 3x 30 same in the row or a column or a by cross, then it will be a winner, and we are unable to fill another row or columns. Here, we will remove this one. I've used a code sandbox tool. This is an online compiler. Here you can code in multiple languages. For example, so just you need to click on create. You can create a project in multiple languages. For example, our HTML, CSS, Next.js, Vue, AI code compilation, Angular, Docker. Based on the our requirement, we can create it. For example, we need to work on a browser workspace. You can check for backend or front end, so backend. You need to select any of the tool which any of the languages which you want to use, and then click on this, write the name and create a sign. It will create a file. This is the basic structure which I have written right now. Totally blank. First, what we need to create? First, we need to create board, status, and reset. Now, we will write a return keyword. Return. Sugar format. Mm, Here we will create 3D. Into 3. Into 3. div, copy, paste. Okay. First div will be status, class name. In React, we write class name in a camel. We write class in a we write class as a class name and in a camel case. Class name. Class name will be status. Status. Next, class name will be board. Next will be set. Okay. Yes. Inside this, we will create a board like this. For that, first we'll create a use state. Here we have pass the size. First, we need to create an array, then we need to create a use state. Const initial array, initial array, initial array, return array. By using this keyword, we can create an array. Array length, size, this is the parameter, then comma, return, return array, size, size, dot fill, null. I'll create one constant, const board, comma set board equal to use state should be the array, use state, then initial array. Okay, so const initial array. Let's see we are getting an array or not. Using console.log board. Control. We are getting an array. Size 3. Okay. Next, first we'll plug the charge. So now let's create the node. Here I've written this. You're using a curly braces in the arrow function body. When you do that, you must explicitly return a value using the return keyword. We can write this code. So if you can see, the code is working now as well. So this is the difference. Means if we don't use a curly bracket here, then also it will work. But better way to use create a variable is to use a curly bracket. If we are not using a curly bracket, then simply we can just call it. Or if we are using a curly bracket, means we are creating an arrow function, then we need to use a return keyword instead. Next, board dot map row comma row idx row idx equal to return return row dot map, sorry, column dot map, no, row dot map, here we will create a column, row dot map cell comma column index, column idx, column idx. Here string, we will return a div element. Simply return div, return a div element, insert div, write a class name of div. Can directly write a div. We are writing a single keyword of this div, div Last name, last name, cell, then here we write on click function. On click, it will show the X or 0. We will design this code later first. The function handle click, handle click. Inside this, we will pass. No need to write this one. If you're writing a single keyword, okay. Handle click, row ID, X, comma, column, call ID X. Okay. That's it for this. Next. First one, next. First, design the first of the function, then we will design the cost, handle click, row IDX, function, so row IDX, comma, call IDX. Return handle click. We need to create a new cost, new board, new board, new board equal to board dot map this one, then okay. Board that map inside this will pass row IDX, row comma R, and same for here. I'll write return keyword, return row dot map, cell comma C, cell comma C. Next is next row, write return keyword, return R equal to row IDX, and C equal to call IDX, and call IDX. Just a minute. Return row index, column index to get to store the turn X. We need to use create a use state const tone x comma set tone x. If we will write a false here, let's see what will happen. This is done, const. Help will write a function. If it's a turn x, then it will show the x value, x value, else 0, 0, or it will show the blank cell. That's it, done. So it's done. Next we will design the board. So here I've already written the code. For both, I've given a display grid, justify content center. It will center the board and the cell, this one, this div. So this div, I have given a height width border. If I will not give this, let's see, it will hide the cell load, whatever you can say. To show this in a grid, we need to write here in the main board style equal to grid template column equal to not equal to just write repeat dollar size comma 5 rem comma gap 0.5 rem. This is done. Now I will provide some styling to this. The style equal to That's it. So designing part is completed. Now copy this design and paste it in the reset and reset. In the reset. Okay. Design to copy straight is one. Sorry. Then next we will write a function for status. For that, const string a plus status here. First we will see turn x slave, then it will be x, player x, or control Z turn x or player 0. Player 0, 0, 0. Player 0. So you can see now the error was we have defined the function above uh, the function above the ternx state. Due to this, it's showing that we can't access the ternx function. Let's see this once again. If I will write this here, then we will get cannot access ternx before initialization. So we have initialized this here and we're calling above the initialization. Due to this, we are getting this error. Next one is we need to write this status the in a curly bracket. So in the start, if you can see, just so sorry for this. Yeah. So if you can see in the start, it's showing that this is a player 0 turn, but usually in the start, the player will be X. You can see the TikTok game. In the starting, the player is X. Let's see. Starting values X. Oh, the starting player is X. Next, for this, uh, if you can remember, then while creating the term X used it, I have written inside this false. We need to write this true. Yeah. Must. Yeah. So we have passed the function, we have passed the variable, but we are not calling it here. It's not showing. It's not showing. Control Shift R. It's not changing the value. What is the issue of this? Not changing the value. Check. On click and cell C. Row. Yeah. We have not set the board. Just a minute. Sorry. So here we have not set the board. Set board. New, new board. Let's check this now. Okay. So now if you can see, we are only getting the x value. Let's check. We've written it on x. Limit on x. Turn x to true. That's 0 is to true. Now, so here we need to write set turn x. Basically, we need to perform a toggle function. The if x is showing, then it will hide the x and 0 will show. I didn't show effect. I was changing the value as well as this. If now there's one more issue. If you will click on this, you see is changing the value. This should not happen if we click, if we pass the value in the row, then it should not change the value again. So let's fix this. Inside handle click, we will write if condition, if board row idx, then column idx. Right now we will just follow for this. We will just write this. Afterward, we will write a winner function. Is that actually? Now you can see it right now. It's not changing the value. So now we will write the condition based on means if the 3x matches in row, column, or cross bisexual, then it will show the winner. Yeah, I've already written the function, but I will remove this and let's remove this logic. First, we'll write for the row. For let I equal to 0, I is less than size. Here we can't define the length because we have written so yes, I is less than size and I less this. Inside this, let board will check board I, comma 0. Let no board symbol. Symbol. Okay. Symbol. Then winner equal to true. If symbol for let j equal to 1, j is less than size and j plus plus. Okay. So if symbol is not equal to bold ij then winner equal to false and we will break the loop. After this for loop, if winner there, then simply return the symbol. Let's go check this one. Const winner equal to check winner. Okay, this check winner both comma size. Here we will check if winner is there. Then it will show the winner name. Clear. Winner is dollar check this. X zero. Winner is zero. For row it's working. Let's see for the column. Is that what is that? Okay. Do we have written reset function? Right now we have not written a reset function. Reader. Row is working. Now we will check for a column. We will apply same logic for column as well, but we will change the little bit in this. For example, you can check it yours. We'll copy this one. So in place of I, we will check the column. So check. Now we will check for a column. So we will write J. 40 and J. We will check for I. I. Let's check for I. Rest will be the same. Let's check. So column is working fine. Now we will write for uh this main diagonal, anti-diagonal. Okay, this one. Paste it here. Now here we will check for the both. Check. So now we will write for anti-diagonal. This one. See. Here I have to find a symbol, both 0, size -1. Symbol, board 0, size -1, winner equal to true for if symbol for let I equal to 1, I is less than size, and I plus plus. If board I, board j, size I, size 1 minus I, board I, size -1 minus I is not equal to, it's not equal to symbol, then winner is false, false, break the loop. After this, if winner is there, if winner is there, return true. True. Yes, that's it. So here it's showing winner is true instead of who is the winner. Hold on. We have written a true. We have written the symbol. So if you can see, we have just implemented means logic for the row, and we have solved for the column as well. Same for main diagonal. We have implement the logic for main diagonal, and just we have changed a little bit for the anti diagonal. So last one is pending now. Just reset. It caused one more issue is there. If winner is announced, then also we are able to fill the column or rows. It should not happen if we get the winner. For that, we need to just write a condition here. If we find the winner, then simply return it. So now write const reset set new board. Initial array plus it should start with the turn x. Turn x. So, so cannot assign the read only property message property. Okay. Yeah. We have defined the we have created the variable but not defined it. Yeah. Like on click function, on click, reset, copy name from your reset. Just you're gonna call this a list. Reset, reset here X. That's it for this video. Hope you like this video. Bye.